I'm pretty amazed that I'm even making this video right now. The time of me recording this, the Tigers are, I think, 20 games above 500. They're one of the best records in baseball right now, and they're winning their division pretty handily. But I'm sounding the alarm. Here's why. This is one of the most inconsistent teams that I have ever watched in my life. On both ends. And so I have some concerns. Let's start about the hitting. The Tigers even last year didn't have the greatest offense in baseball, but they were they were productive. Let's not say consistent, let's say productive. And they were making moves, making splashes, and did enough to almost make it to the ALCS. And this year, they are super polarizing. More so than last year, I would say. For the last, 5 weeks now, it feels like, they have either scored 11 runs, or 0 runs, or 1 run. Where the fuck it gets into that? These are not even against, good pitchers, for the most part. You with the fucking Athletics in town. Oakland Athletics. I know they're in Sacramento. They're not going to be in Sacramento all fucking time. Till they move to Las Vegas. Or until they fold as a franchise because their owner wants to cash out a lottery check. Call them Oakland A's. Okay? And they come to town and they're doing like shit. They're 25 games under 500 or something like that. This is a home series for the Tigers. You would think, oh, they're fine. Oh, they're going to be fine. They're going to win. They get shut out. Shut the fuck out. What the fuck? This is against a guy who has a 15 ERA and he's shutting your ass out. What the fuck? It seems like some certain players like Garry Carpenter, Parker Meadows, and even for a little bit Riley Green and a few other guys were just they're going to take the Javi Baez approach. Ooh, I got this guy up here. He's got a 2-10 record on the season. Plays like shit. Every team scores at least 6 runs against his ass. I'm going to get... And he throws... And the pitcher's like, oh, okay. Let's see. I'm doing right there. That fan wants the ball. Let me throw it over there. And somehow these motherfuckers are still like, oh, that looks like a good pitch. Whoosh. Swing and a miss for your 3rd strikeout of the day. What are you fucking thinking? Wasn't Miguel Cabrera still supposed to be here as a hitting coach or something? Wasn't he supposed to give influence to the team? Yeah, I know Miggy wasn't necessarily the best player over the last few years of his career. But he still knows how to hit the damn ball. He knows when a pitcher's going to toss one in the fucking dirt. And you can see it from the minute he leaves his hand. You don't swing. Athletics should at least save some of their arms. And get the old lady out there that threw the ball to Javi Baez way off the plate and he still swung at it. Get her back out there. She probably still throws good of a game as any Oakland pitcher could. At least against the Tigers. But then it's so polarizing because the next game, they're hitting the ball like it's nothing. Same caliber pitcher. But they're scoring 11 runs against their asses. Hitting the ball like it's 2002 and we're all using steroids again. So what's the deal? What's the deal with the fucking consistency, team? It's not gonna win you anything. Guys need to stop swinging for the fences and maybe start swinging at the fucking ball when it's not in the fucking dirt. How about that? Just a thought. Just a thought. Just a thought in my mind. But the hitting is not the only problem. they'll probably get into form, hopefully. I guess I can't be super optimistic. I mean, look what happened with the Red Wings, right? The pitching, though, is a problem. Again, last year, you at least had the excuse of every starter except Tarek Skubal being out with some sort of injury. And yes, they have injuries this year. Mainly Jackson Jobe. Rip. He was doing great. And then, of course, Tommy John surgery. Tommy John surgery. Has to be a rite of passage for every MLB pitcher to have Tommy John surgery at least once. And you miss two full seasons, it feels like. So he'll be gone for a long time. Maybe 2027. Maybe. But there's other pitchers here. And they're throwing like shit. Casey Mize somehow has a good record because he seems to struggle almost every game. It's not a really thriving situation to have the bases loaded every fucking inning with 2 outs. Can't always rely on one of our fucking outfielders, Garry Carpenter, Riley Green, or fucking Javi Baez to make the catch of the game every fucking year. Eventually, they're not going to make those plays. When it's not fucking 45,000-year-old Andrew McCutcheon hitting the ball like it's 2006. Eventually in the postseason, it's going to be goddamn steroided up Aaron Judge clobbering that thing into the Chevy fountain. Can't do anything about that, can you? And so, what's the deal, guys? And yeah, some of the guys, they've got some rookies that they're working up. They made some trades, too. There's a guy that came out a few days ago. He was really good. Hadn't pitched in the United States in like 3 years. It was only his 3rd ever start in the MLB. But he did it. He did pretty good. And yeah, they're making... And then Will Vest. Oh, he's having a great year. Great year. Closing all these games out now. He sucks because he got injured. And he sucks. The Sawyer Gibson Long dude. He's inconsistent as hell. He'll throw a goddamn near no-hitter one game and then give up 10 runs in 2 innings the next game. But there's one guy in particular that I want to make this video, because this is the whole reason why I want to make this video. Jack fucking Flaherty! What is up with your game? Remember last year about this time when we traded Jack Flaherty to the Dodgers? Like, oh, this is a terrible move. You know, he's one of your only good pitchers. You only have like 2 good pitchers, and one of them's Jack Flaherty. He was throwing great games, and he got traded to the Dodgers. He started a goddamn World Series game. Started the fucking World Series. Not everybody gets to do that, but he did. Especially on a stacked team like the Dodgers, who was like 800 pitchers at their disposal because they have no cash limit. But then, over the offseason, he's back on the Tigers. He's traded back to the Tigers, or I think re-signed with the Tigers. I think he was a free agent. They just signed him. Everybody's like, it would look like a great move at the time. He's like, oh my goodness, he's back. Oh my goodness, all of our problems are going to be saved. We're going to the World Series. We have another suitable pitcher to back up Tarek Skubal. Jack Flaherty said, I wouldn't say freed, under like new management. I butchered that line so badly. Whatever. And guess what? He fucking sucks this year. What's he, like 5-10? What the fuck? What happened to him? Did the Dodgers be like, oh yeah, you can leave, but we're just gonna take your arm and replace it with one arm off of the street. And we're gonna give your arm to Shohei Suckballs. Because everybody loves Suck His Cock on Fox and CBS and ESPN. Just so that we can have Shohei Ohtani start pitching again. No. No, Jack Flaherty fucking sucks. How many times are you going to throw meatballs down the middle of the plate for Mr. .02 ERA to clobber out of the ballpark? 3 times, seems like. I mean, this is ridiculous. This is literally ridiculous. He is awful now. And they keep rushing him out for so many starts because they don't have consistent depth. And he just keeps sucking. And guess what? When you have an inconsistent offense mixed with team players that just have the game of their life against you, you're never going to win. We're going to keep Flaherty. We're going to start him in the postseason, and he's going to suck. And we're going to lose the series. I mean, what's the deal, man? Shape up. Shape up. Shape up. Even Scooble has had some struggling games recently. But he's finally gotten some offense to back him up. Unlike that one game in Kansas City where he gave up 1 hit and the Tigers still lost because they don't have any fucking offense when they ever fucking feel like it. And that's why we need to make some big moves. Everybody's like, oh, the Pirates are going to trade Paul Skeens. Paul Skeens, where's Paul Skeens going to go? Oh, he goes to the fucking Motor City. We'll take Flaherty, and we'll take Flaherty, and we'll give you, you could take Flaherty, and then you could take, who else can you take? Let's see. Who else do we not need? You could take some draft picks. Isn't that good enough for you? Oh, but it doesn't matter because Mr. Little Caesars parking lot guy is going to not sign Scooble because he wants a little extra money in his pocket to never use because he's a penny-pinching bitch. So at that point, then you have to get Skeens. But they won't. They won't. They'll probably trade Scooble. They'll probably have a mid-season collapse at the All-Star break. And they'll either barely make the postseason and get their ass beat, or they'll miss the postseason entirely in frustrating fashion. Window closed before it really even opened. I hope that doesn't happen. They got a lot of good guys on this team. The fandom is back in Detroit. It feels good. Except in front of those home plate seats that apparently cost $40,000. You could fix those up, could you? Because they make it look like the stadium is empty. So of course somebody hits a fly ball and you can see all the other fans that paid more reasonable prices to see the game. So there's that. That's just my gripes. That's just my concerns. Mark this words. I hope I'm wrong. I really do hope I'm wrong. But if I'm right, don't say I didn't warn you. See you in a few months, children.